Painting a ceiling without streaks. How do you do that? Today, I'm going to give you 5 tips that DIY enthusiasts should know when painting a textured ceiling. So, if you want to learn more about how to paint a ceiling and how much paint you'll need for it, be sure to stay tuned. This is how a textured ceiling, known as a spack ceiling, can look. Many people find it challenging to paint this type of surface. The tips you're going to learn today can also be applied if you have walls with texture. Ceilings or walls with spack don't require priming with a special primer for absorbent surfaces. Soon, I'll explain a better way to do it. But for now, give me a thumbs up if you like these tips, and let me know from which country you're watching the video. Make sure to caulk the seams before painting the ceiling and walls. This will ensure a seamless finish, allowing for smoother painting along the ceiling when you're painting the walls in a different color. In this case, I recommend painting through the corners, as the walls will be the same color. I prefer using a small roller for painting the edges. Using a brush can create resistance and may not provide a pleasant painting experience. Paint the walls or ceilings in the direction you're moving and in approximately 1 meter wide sections. This prevents the edges from drying too quickly, allowing you to maintain a wet edge while painting. This technique is particularly useful when painting a ceiling on your own. Afterwards, you can systematically paint the edges and then the central area, working meter by meter. I'm trying to show you my ceiling painting process as much as possible, so you can paint your ceiling in the same way and achieve a similar result. Don't be too frugal with the paint. Ensure that you apply a sufficient amount of paint. With such absorbent ceilings, you should apply a generous amount of paint. This prevents straining your body and makes the process naturally easier. I would advise you, when purchasing paint for textured ceilings, to consider a ratio of 1:4. This means that with 1 liter of paint, you can cover approximately 4 square meters. That should be enough paint. If your ceiling is super smooth, then you can consider a ratio of 1 to 6.5 or 1 to 7. Keep watching because I'm about to give you a bonus tip that you really need to know if you want to achieve a beautiful ceiling. When painting a ceiling without streaks, you can apply the following technique effectively. Stand to the side and let the light shine on the section you've just painted. If it appears fairly even, it will likely dry the same way. If you notice streaks, probably due to missing some spots, touch them up immediately. Otherwise, streaks may become visible once it's dry. Have you ever painted a ceiling on your own, or do you prefer doing it with someone else? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to spray the ceiling using a spray machine, that's certainly an option. There's often a latex paint used as a primer, which can be pre-tinted. Afterward, you can spray it with the desired color. This offers the advantage of having your base already sprayed in the color you ultimately want for the final coat. During the first coat of paint, go over the edges along the wall one more time. Because you've used a small roller for precision, the paint layer thickness there is slightly less than on the larger surfaces. This helps to even out the difference. I had promised you a bonus tip. You can dilute the first coat of paint with 10% water so that it penetrates well on a ceiling that has never been painted before. If you're painting the ceiling for the second time, apply the second coat undiluted. You don't need to apply a primer to the walls or ceilings first. Here you can see how the ceiling looks after receiving an additional coat. And here is how it looks when it hasn't been done yet. If you happen to have holes and you want to conceal them with the same texture, click on the video that appears in the middle of the screen. There, I'll teach you how to effectively cover them up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you've learned something new again. I'll see you soon in the next video.